Цель А-20. 2 снаряда беглым огонь.
Полетная 43, работаю 45-м полным.
51-37, зарядить, Якама.
45-й, да. Надо стрелять.
Внимание, батарея! Залпом! 333!
Внимание, батарея! Залпом! 333!
Орудие!
Выстрел! Выстрел!
Armed forces of the Russian Federation delivered a precise strike at a temporary deployment area of foreign mercenaries, most of which were citizens of France, near Kharkov. In South Donetsk direction, units of the Vostok group of forces supported by aviation and artillery inflicted losses on units of the AFU 72nd Mechanized Brigade, 79th Air Assault Brigade, and 127th Territorial Defense Brigade near Novomikhalovka, Paraskovievka, and Privnoy. In Zaporozhye direction, units of the Russian group of forces supported by artillery and aviation inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of the AFU 65th Mechanized Brigade, 128th Mountain Assault Brigade, 82nd Air Assault Brigade, and 15th Ukrainian National Guard Brigade near Verbovoy, Kamenskoy, Rabatino, and Mernoy. Russian Defense Ministry shows Faggot ATGM crew, T-72B3 tank crews, Giantset S howitzer crews, roving mortars of Vostok group of forces, Su-25 ground attack aircraft, airborne troops artillery crews, Podnos mortar crew in action in the Special Military Operations Zone. The Yug group of forces supported by artillery repelled 6 attacks of AFU 81st Airmobile, 22nd, 24th Mechanized Brigades close to Belogorovka, Krasnoy, and Bogdanovka. AFU 22nd, 28th, and 42nd Mechanized Brigades units have been hit near Kleshevka, Kurdyumovka, and Andreevka. The enemy has lost up to 290 troops killed and wounded, 1 tank, 2 infantry fighting vehicles, 5 armored fighting vehicles, and 12 motor vehicles. In the course of the counter-battery warfare, one 122mm D-30 howitzer and one 203mm Pion self-propelled artillery gun were destroyed. Air defense and electronic warfare systems shot down 11 unmanned aerial vehicles close to Novonikolaevka, Gorlovka, and Pesky, as well as 11 Alka and Vampire MLRS projectiles. The center group of forces continued to carry out combat tasks in Krasny Liman direction of the special military operation. Servicemen of motorized rifle regiments and artillery repelled 3 attacks of a FU 25th Airborne, 63rd Mechanized Brigade's assault groups close to Torskoy area, and Serebryansky Forestry. The AFU 5th National Guard Brigade's unit suffered losses near Serebryansky Forestry. In the course of the counter-battery warfare, the Russian troops uncovered and overwhelmed over 40 AFU crews of field artillery. Air defense systems destroyed 1 AFU unmanned aerial vehicle. The AFU losses amounted to up to 210 Ukrainian troops, 1 tank, 2 armored fighting vehicles, 2 motor vehicles, and 1 D-30 howitzer. Zapad Group of Forces Grad MLRS crews eliminate AFU fortifications and manpower in Kupiansk direction. In the shortest possible time, the crews captured positions and struck at area targets. Objective control systems confirmed the target engagement. The Vostok Group of Forces units continue to carry out combat tasks in South Donetsk direction of the special military operation. Bomber aviation, rocket and tube artillery launched strikes at temporary deployment areas, strongholds, and clusters of manpower of the AFU 79th Air Assault Brigade close to Novomikhailovka and Konstantinovka. 3 temporary deployment areas, 1 UAV control post were neutralized. 2 Ukrainian attempts to strengthen forward positions were thwarted. The AFU losses were up to 75 Ukrainian troops, 2 motor vehicles, 1 D-20 howitzer, and 1 G-Vostok self-propelled artillery system. Russian Defense Minister General of the Army Sergei Shoigu inspects the fulfillment of state defense orders at the State Machine Building Design Bureau Raduga named after Berezhnyak in Moscow region. The Russian Defense Minister inspected the production facilities and assembly process of guided missiles of various classes. Director General of the State Machine Building Design Bureau Raduga named after Berezhnyak Sergei Bogatikov reported that the range of one of the products, the production of which has been increased in accordance with the State Defense Order, is 250 kilometers. Minister of Defense of the Russian Federation General of the Army Sergei Shoigu demanded to increase the range to 300 kilometers or more. Director General of the Tactical Missiles Corporation Boris Obnesov reported to General of the Army Sergei Shoigu that a new product with a range of 310 kilometers had already been tested. We reduced the cost of the missile and doubled the power of the product. He added, the warhead of the missile is now 800 kilograms. It was 450, it became 800, said Deputy Commander-in-Chief of the Russian Aerospace Forces for Armaments, Colonel General Yuri Grekov. We must make sure that we have a reliable supply of this type of missiles, Sergei Shoigu stated. The Russian armed forces daily launch the missiles. The enemy daily suffers losses. The production here must be organized in a similar way, Sergei Shoigu said. Director General of the Tactical Missiles Corporation Boris Obnesov reported to General of the Army Sergei Shoigu that the enterprise has fully completed the State Defense Order for 2023, and since the beginning of the special military operation, the output of high-precision weapons has been multiplied 8 times for some nomenclatures of products. In general, we will fulfill the task of the State Defense Order in terms of individual elements for the first half of the year and move directly to 2025. Director General of the State Machine Building Design Bureau Raduga named after Berezhnyak Sergei Bogatikov reported. We doubled the workforce, purchased new technological equipment and tooling, increased production areas, and also established